So this will be the third go. What you're complaining about now is the second go. The first go's already been through. They've raised the level about 2 feet and they've cleared that whole area.
Well, if you want to go back another 3 or 4 years for this other Sydney Water main line to go through, there was some environmental damage, trees fallen or cut down and all the rest, and fill was never ever fixed. But these new lines, they're trying to connect these new lines to the main line, and they did attempt horizontal drilling, but that was failed. The ground, it's a wetland. The ground's just too soft to support the pipe.
Wasn't there a plan for the sewer to go around this area previously?
Yeah, on the other side of the wetlands.
Yeah. So the wetlands were meant to be intact?
Oh, totally. Yeah. And we worked this out decades ago.
25 years ago.
Oh, well, there's been a few changes to the plan since then, but what's actually physically happened down there is just totally outrageous. It's just an environmental rape of the area. It's a conservation area, flora and fauna area. I mentioned wetland area. It's also a natural detention basin for water, flooding, etc., etc. But it's probably an acid sulfate problem down there.
And is there much wildlife?
There's a lot of wildlife. Up to Sydney Water coming in, there were wallabies in there and all sorts of things.
What are those lizards?
Oh, water dragons. Yeah. This is the Warriewood Valley ST buffer area vegetation conservation study map. Here is the area right here that we're talking about, this wetland area, which is on the conservation list. And they've just destroyed it. The trees that have been cut down have crashed into other trees, causing them to fall over, root ball and all. It's a bit of a domino effect. This was a she oak. How many years old, I have no idea, but it is just disgusting. Here, swamp mahogany. Council keep telling me they're endangered species. Gone. And just look through there. Just cabbage palms, everything just eliminated. There's even melaleucas in there that have been, and they are rare, gone. This could have been done a totally different way.
The destruction of wetland at Warriewood started last Monday, the 29th of October 2018. It is devastating. The big question is, who is the perpetrator? Is it Sydney Water? Did Northern Beaches Council approve the location of the sewer mains? The vegetation removal appears to be in breach of the Pittwater LEP, the Local Environment Plan, and the Pittwater DCP, the Development Control Plan, in respect of tree and vegetation cover and adverse environmental impacts. It may also be in breach of the EPA Act 1979 in respect of lack of consideration of adverse environmental effects and impacts. And above all these questions looms another. Is this the new direction for development in Pittwater, along with attempts to develop Bayview Golf Course by building 4-storey blocks of apartments on a critical wildlife corridor that should also be an historical conservation zone, and marketing it in China, and a 6 to 9 lane Monavale Road East development to connect Rob Stokes' high-density Ingleside baby, the product of his PhD thesis and stint as planning minister, directly to Monavale rather than to the city. If destruction of this intensity can happen here at a dedicated conservation area in Warriewood, what chance for the rest of Pittwater's sensitive environment? Council needs to act immediately to stop further clearing and protect the remaining vegetation, because this is rape of a dedicated conservation zone.